You know, one man's trash is another man's treasure, or perhaps even a new art project.
Cody's Caravan is in Stockton this morning, getting to the bottom of this artist who is dealing with some creative recycled materials. Hi, Cody.
Oh my goodness. Your art, Theodore, is amazing. I'm really into your art. So I was doing the thing where I was walking down the street showing people earlier, but that actually happened. I came down here a while back.
Stepped in.
Yeah. I was like, I'm sorry, what is this?
And then you got mad at him because he never saw it or told you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Always get mad at him.
Yes.
Sean, the photographer.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is this called and what are you doing, my friend?
It's called Americana Stockton, and I'm trying to build an oddity store and also a unique gift shop. So if you need something that someone has a different personality or like something really unique, stop by and pick it up.
Yeah, you were definitely not going to find something like this anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't think you'll find it on Amazon.
Are all these items, are they found items or they're from your personal collection?
Actually, these are, you could really notice the items that are been made by someone else, but the items that I make, I'll take stuff, I'll find at estate sales, flea markets that have been broken and create something new out of them so we don't have to waste more product that the earth gives us.
Yeah.
Use what we have.
And there's something about taking something that is broken and then making something beautiful out of it. And I feel like that's a metaphor for you.
Yes.
Because art really saved your life.
Yes, it did. If I didn't have art in my life, I probably wouldn't be here. Yeah.
You went through it, brother. You went
Yes,
through it.
I did.
Yeah,
Yes.
you went through it. Okay, so we're looking at some of these items here. I was curious about, do you see something, like a little piece of something, and does that start the creative process, or is there a plan?
Yeah, that's a bad thing with me is my brain doesn't like to turn off sometimes. So I could see one thing and it becomes into a whole new thing. Just like, where is he? My guy up there, that's a Japanese faux dog. I think that's what you pronounce, but it's also mixed with the Aztec dog, and that was just me looking at a little sculpture, and that's what I decided to make.
Interesting.
Yeah, so nothing's pre-drawn or anything. Everything's in my head, and it gets built.
Kind of like jazz.
Yes.
A little bit like
Yeah,
jazz.
well, just like any kind of art form that you do, whether it's poetry, you write music, you sing, you don't think about creating it. It just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah.
And the cool part about this place is, as people are walking by, they can come in and actually watch you work on your workspace. I think that is spectacular.
Yes.
When does somebody get to see something like that?
Most of the time in the morning when the coffee shop's open between 8 and 11, a lot of people are walking through here, but I'm usually here from 8 to 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, come by.
what we're gonna do here this morning is we're gonna go down here.
Yeah, you can give them a peek into the workshop.
We're gonna go down into the workshop that's down there.
Yep.
We're gonna pick out some items. We're gonna watch you work.
Yes,
Okay.
that'll be awesome.
All right. If people want to stop by, what's the location?
29 South San Joaquin Street, Stockton, California. Don't be scared of Stockton. It's a beautiful place.
You got a cool spot too. This is an interesting spot. All right,
it down there.
that's coming up. We're going down there. We're going into the basement.
We're
we'll
going
find some
down.
stuff.
Where the action
I love that
happens.
you can see into the basement from there. That's cool already.
I know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. All right.
Although I was standing on that hole, and I didn't realize I was standing on the hole until I was on the hole, and I was like, oh, there's a hole there.
And now you have a complex.
It's always
Not the
good to know.
smartest man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
Thank you, Cody.
See you in a bit.
And welcome back, Cody's Caravan. We're in downtown Stockton at Americana Stockton, where Theodore does his art. He's got this place upstairs, and he's got a workbench so you can actually watch him work. But down here in the basement is where he keeps all his stuff that he's going to put into his art. Theodore, I was kind of curious about how the process works. So do you get up in the morning and you just come down here and you're like, that one's talking to me, that one's talking to me?
Yeah, usually it's kind of just, I take it like someone that paints. They got to pick different colors and what their platform's going to be.
Yeah.
So that's how I take it. I'll grab stuff that I need depending on the project I'm working on.
Before we get started to pick out stuff, because we're going to have you build something for us.
Yes.
You told me this is a little bit haunted down here.
Yeah, I've had 2 events where they said it was haunted and they brought their machines and everything. Yeah, it's pretty spooky down here. I'm not gonna lie.
Can you feel it sometimes? Like
Oh
something?
yeah, you can feel it sometimes. Just the energy.
Okay.
I tell people it's not like Casper the Ghost hanging out here or anything. It's an energy, just anything. I mean, you think about how many people have been through this building.
Yeah, this building's like heck of old.
It's similar to like when you go to your grandma's house or someone's house that may have passed away. There's a feeling there.
Do you feel like there's energy in the items because these are items from people that passed away?
Oh yeah, there are items from estate sales. Everything I think has a feeling to it. It's just the way how you look at life.
Yeah.
It really is just a person's personality.
Let me tell you, I'm just going to talk about you like you're not here.
Okay.
Please come down here and hang out with this man. This man's philosophy and talking to him about stuff. He is a fascinating cat. Okay, anyway, back to the live shot. Okay, so let's pick out a couple items.
Okay.
What kind of thing you working on?
My robotic camera light right now. I'm trying to release 3 guys. I've been putting off really long time. So
robotic camera light.
Yeah,
so
I need to-
what if I grab a camera?
right there, that camera will work for
You like that one? Okay.
We got this
All right.
guy,
What
and
else do
then
we
we
do?
need a light. I
light?
feel like this light will. I already have partially built, so that's why I'm able to kind of know what I'm picking out.
Oh, okay.
It's not like I'm just grabbing whatever I want. So these 2 guys, this is actually a buddy of mine gave me this skull right here, Stephen Harder over at Golden Rose. Thanks, bro.
Stephen,
Yeah, they always. It's weird. All that Mike that owned the. Yeah, but
Even a cow skull out there.
It's nice. It means they love me. It's just a kind of love. Yeah.
That was another question I was going to ask you. Is like, do you need stuff? Do you people need to bring you stuff, or you just like to go pick it up?
Hey, I'll take anything. Not anything, but anything that I could use. Yes, I feel that we waste so much of our materials in this country. We are disgusting for it. We really are. I really do believe it.
And then you'll take these pieces and you'll create new life out of it. I think that's
Yes,
really
they get
neat.
a second life.
Yeah.
I wish they could do that to me once it happens, but we don't all. No one knows what happens at the end. So.
That's true. That's true.
But
Once
everyone
again,
deserves a second
this
life.
guy is fascinating. The stuff that comes out of his mouth, I'm like, write a book. He's like, no. All right, so coming up, we've got some items. We're going to go work on the piece that he's working on upstairs coming up. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Code. Just leaving stuff at his door.
Yeah. The man in the 209 is taking trash and making it into something really cool.
Yes, Cody's Caravan is in Stockton checking out these creative art pieces. Hi, Code.
And it's art that you can actually watch being done. It is fascinating to me. This is Theodore. Theodore, what are you working on right now? What is this guy?
He is my camera robotic guy.
The camera robotic guy.
Yes, I'm hoping I could release a series of 3. I feel like sometimes unique art is released in series. So it'd be nice. Each one will have a different story.
Now, like I keep telling people, you can just walk in that door and watch you do this.
Yeah. I think when you do art, you're kind of already set in there and you almost don't know what's going on around you.
So it doesn't bother you when people are
No,
like
it
looking over
doesn't.
your shoulder,
No.
like me with a camera and a microphone. That
No, it doesn't bother me.
All right, let's work on this guy. So we picked out a couple items downstairs.
We had
The
picked
treasure
out
trove.
the bird skull from Steven over at Golden Rose, and then we have an old camera right here, and then we have a light also that's going to interact in here. So all 3 of them are interacting pieces to one art piece, and they all have a story. So this guy is I need to figure out how to get him legs and build him out a neck right here.
So he's going to have a body,
Yes.
and this guy is observing what's going on.
Yeah, he is, because he doesn't understand it, because there's actually bone on it, and he's all metal.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of, I would call it futuristic art. Just something that I believe that every human has some kind of I wouldn't call it like a virtual reality, but some kind of an instinct of what might be ahead of us in the future. If you lived on Earth long enough, you've seen enough. Yeah.
Once again, let me talk about this guy like he's not here. He is the coolest guy to chat with. I'm telling you, his philosophies and stuff are fascinating. Like every time you tell me a story, I'm like, I'm going to write that down. Okay, so how long was it going to take you to finish this piece?
I'm hoping to finish this up by today. I call it another one of, it's funny, I make fun of myself. I think it's a healthy thing to do. I call it another one of my ADHD art projects that I got going on. He got his other buddies over here getting worked on, then he has another friend downstairs. So sometimes I'll be working on this, and then I look over there, then I see that, then I'll put him, and then it goes back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Bright shiny object, move on, come back to it later.
Yeah, it's kind of like the guy that likes to have multiple women.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so I jump back and forth. I think that's the best. Sometimes you need to give yourself a break and walk away if you can't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, anything that we do in life as humans, sometimes it's best to walk away and take a breath.
Exactly. Yeah. Once again, this guy is fascinating. I want people to come down and visit you. Tell them exactly where you are.
29 South San Joaquin Street, Stockton, California.
It is very unique. Very unique.
And even I don't mind if you'd love to come in, you take a picture. If you'd like to sit right by my robotic sculptures.
Okay, so coming up, we're going to show you some of the sculptures in here, and he'll tell you the meaning and the stories behind it. Because I'm telling you, everything's got a story. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Cody.